Okay, how can you make things easier for yourself to stick at it? Now, we all know the name of the game of running. It's such, as I constantly say, it's such a perfect metaphor for life because it's about sticking at it. It's about work ethic. Work ethic will beat talent, will beat initial motivation all day long. It's about that discipline to keep the consistency, to run, whether you're running 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times, 7 times a week, it doesn't matter. It's about your consistency, and it's about that adding that structure into your training program to know that you're going to do some speed work during the week, you're going to do some interval work to build your lactate threshold, to get your lactate threshold higher so you can go faster for longer, and you're going to build your stamina, your endurance with your long run. And that structure and that consistency over weeks and months is about what makes you a better runner. And that doesn't come overnight, and it's difficult. It's not like being in the gym and kind of constantly looking at the mirror and seeing those kind of little gains and over weeks and kind of checking yourself and seeing how strong you're getting. You will see, especially initially, you will see that improvement in speed, that improvement in fitness, that improvement in your heart rate data. Your heart rate will come down in between interval reps. Your heart rate will not be as high for the same speed. And those are all like little motivating things. Do you want to be involved? Do you want to be involved? You have to be involved. If you're going to make noise, you have to be involved. Right, this is... Hear noise? Right, be quiet, that's it. So you have to be able to put together that consistency. So how do you do that? How do you make it as enjoyable for yourself? For me, it has to always be, it doesn't matter whether it's sport, whether it's running, whether it's business, whether it's work, I have to make it enjoyable. I have to make it into play. So if you're doing the majority of, for example, if you're doing the majority of your hard sessions in a gym, because you work in the city centre of London, city centre of Manchester, New York, wherever you are in the world, go and sign up and pay the extra to go to a great gym, to go to a gym that inspires you, so that you can go get your treadmill. They've got great treadmills. You can get on a treadmill and you can do your workout and you enjoy being there. You got your drink, everything that you need. It's convenient as possible for you to move forward with your training, move forward with your nutrition, to have everything there, to recover, to go to nice showers afterwards, to get changed in a nice changing area, to network with people who are in the same kind of mindset as you and are also local to your work, so you're going to meet people and have that commonality with people. Those are really important things for me to do that. If you're able to do your training outside, and I always suggest you do it outside because it's going to mirror the race course that you're training towards a lot more. Get out on something as beautiful as you possibly can. Even if you're in the centre of London, you can find amazing parks. You can find amazing canal routes. Even if you're doing your speed work, you can do amazing speed workouts on the canal. I've done it. Where I am, I've moved to where I find it the most beautiful and inspiring to run. I've moved to Granada in the south of Spain, which has mountains, 23 peaks above 3,000 meters. It has thousands of peaks above 2,000 meters. You're often running high altitude, and you've got the Mediterranean Ocean or the Mediterranean Sea to your right as you're running up the mountain. And on a clear day, you can see Africa. That's inspiring. It's inspiring for me to run off-road and follow a river and be running off-road on a single trail or on a Jeep track trail where it's a little bit easier on the knees, a little bit easier on the muscles and joints. That's what I'm about to go and do now. I'm about to go and run outside on a soft surface so I can run for longer, and it's all about kind of building my heart ability to pump blood to the muscles, and so your aerobic system, your cardiovascular system. It's all about keeping it soft on the body so that you can go a little bit further, a little bit harder and build your cardiovascular capacity. But it's about keeping the surroundings as inspiring as possible. So wherever you can find green space, that's going to be more inspiring than if you have to run around an industrial estate. So to what my point is, if there is a point, so let's slow down a little bit, is the name of the game in running and the name of the game in building, if you think about it, in building anything worthwhile business, sport, athletics, running, whatever it is, what you're trying to do, the name of the game is consistency. It's about doing the small things well in order to do the big things well, in order to move forward and make huge leaps over a month, over 2 months, over 3 months, in order to get in PB shape, in ready for your race. So in order to do that, make all the regular stuff that you're doing on a daily basis as fun as possible. So find a nice place to run, find a great gym that it really inspires you to go there. You get excited to go there. Excitement is a key for me. Excitement and happiness are correlated deeply in my life. To find somewhere that you really enjoy running. You might enjoy running along the ocean path. That might be really inspiring, to hear the ocean like crash against the rocks and see the beach and to kind of be around that. I used to love doing that in Barcelona. It used to really inspire me to like run 10k out and then run 10k back to Barcelona and then kind of take a shot. I used to love that feeling. Same when I'm in Chiang Mai. I love running up the mountain. It gives me a lot of energy to be in the jungle, going up a mountain road and to hear the jungle noises, to hear monkeys, to hear elephants, to hear the insects, that is really inspiring for me. So go to somewhere where you feel inspired, where you feel the best you possibly can. Now, if you have that mentality that you just love the process of getting better in order to go as fast as you possibly can, get the best of your body in that race that you've booked in 3 months, 4 months, whatever it is, then brilliant. You can literally be on the worst treadmill in the world, in the worst gym in the world, in a very kind of negative environment, on an industrial estate in the pissing down rain. You can do whatever it takes because you have that mindset. And if you can build that mindset, even better, because then you enjoy. It's like taking joy in the little things that you're able to just move forward with your own body. You're able to move forward, and you can see from the data on your watch, from the way you can feel better after the runs, even in the worst possible space. That's incredible, because once you do get to run in a beautiful place, or when you do get to go to a great gym and run, that's going to feel even better, and it's going to be like Christmas. So the point is that if consistency is the name of the game, how do you get consistency? You get consistency by making it into a game, making it into play, making it enjoyable, making it entertaining for you, making it exciting to get up. In addition to that, take away all the things that can possibly get in your way. So first of all, like, run first thing in the morning. Don't let work get in the way. Don't let, we got a meeting at 5 o'clock. Do you mind if you stay on? You're going to miss your... That will always happen if you leave running, if you leave what you love until after work. Something during the day is going to get in your way, or your energy is going to be zapped mentally or physically. You're not going to feel like it. However motivated you are, sometimes you might miss that 10% or 20% that if you do your run first thing in the morning, it's not going to get in the way. So before you go to bed at night, fix your kit, get your kit ready, your shorts, your t-shirt, your running shoes, your watch, it's all there ready. It's the first thing you see. So I'm go straight from the bed to the coffee machine, to hydrate, to water, to feed the cat, who's eating a cardboard box right now, to go out and run right now. And I can make a quick video because I promised myself I'm gonna make 300 videos in a row. So that's consistency, and that's what you don't see. That's not what you're not going to see on Instagram. You're not going to see that Instagrammable kind of crossing the finish line first place. You're not going to see, it's like in business, you see the Ferrari. You don't see that guy has been working like he's nuts off for the last 10, 20, 30 years in order to get there. You don't see the amount of like 80-hour weeks, 100-hour weeks. You don't see the amount of 25-hour week training. You don't see the gym sessions. You don't see everything else that goes with it. You just see the end result on social media. But it's the consistency that builds the athletes, the consistency that builds you into your personal best shape. And that's not sexy, so you're not going to see that. But you have to make that as enjoyable as possible for you to be as successful as you can. I hope that helps.